I'm listening on SiriusXM 211. Very curious to hear how Brockman feels about Jimmy G coming back to New England. I'll be listening to you guys.
Russ, let's just talk about it right now.
Okay.
I have zero interest in Jimmy Garoppolo. Zero. What is the point of
every Patriot fan is saying that, Chris? Why do you say that?
Okay, then why are you bringing him in? Is he going to back up Cam Newton, or is he going to be the starting quarterback?
He's going to be the starting quarterback because they believe he's better than Cam Newton.
Then why did they sign Cam and give him a raise if they were just going to trade for Jimmy this whole time?
Because they didn't know they were just going to trade for Jimmy this whole time, because they didn't know the Niners were going to trade up to 3 to get Mac Jones.
Who's the third quarterback on the roster then? Because these guys' shelf life isn't much longer. Cam's on a 1 year, and Jimmy's been hurt most of the last 3 seasons.
They'll draft like a Jimmy G, Ryan Mallett, second, third, fourth round dude.
I just don't understand I just don't get the upside of this move.
So the upside is, Chris, he's still pretty young, and they think he's pretty good. I think they think in their offense, they could be a perennial playoff team. He just took a team 2 years ago to the Super Bowl and was one pass away from winning it. And I think that they think that they're as good as the Niners are. So I think that, and I think the other part about it is, I just think that they want to have a winning record and get to the playoffs. I just think Belichick knows that everybody is paying attention to what he's doing. They all know what Brady did last year. They all know what he did last year. And I think if nothing else, he believes he can win more games with Garoppolo this year and figure out the future later, depending on how Jimmy does.
It's fair, and I totally get that, but then you got to take the Cam Newton part into it. Cam has dedicated himself to this team. He's been there, voluntary workouts. We've all seen the work he's putting in. He got a raise in his 1 year deal this year, and you're just going to tell him, thanks, no thanks? You're the backup now? I just don't see that sitting well.
Well, I think that they'll let him compete. I think they'll let him compete and ultimately play whoever they think is best for the job. Plus, both those guys get injured a lot. They've got a lot of injury issues. That's the one thing I think is interesting, Chris. I don't know if you know this, but in the Patriots training room, there's a huge sign that says the most important ability is availability.
Right.
So that's the one thing I don't know about Belichick and Jimmy G is I guess I wonder how much the injuries in San Francisco have turned him off. Now, maybe it hasn't. I don't know, right? But that's very, very important in New England. Very important. So I wonder if the only thing that would prevent them, in my mind, from going for Jimmy G is if they're just concerned about how often he gets hurt.
Yeah, and I know we got to go, Ross, and thanks for joining us. But even the 1 year he got a chance to play when Tom was suspended, he got hurt.
He got hurt. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett had to come out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? God doesn't make many people that good-looking and durable. You know what I mean? Like
clearly, with your picture and your beard, yeah, I agree with that.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.